Who's up for some friendly fire? This could be very interesting. Oh, I forgot to save this. Trying to put those mortars to work. I need to get into some sieges now, so I can take control of some catapults and get loads of kills, and then give myself the best opportunity to get my engineering skill up. And I really want to try those mortars when it comes to castle sieges, because if they work how I think they work, and they don't have to have a direct line of sight to shoot at something, that's going to be insanely powerful. But then the vampires, it's not... I wouldn't say it's unbalanced either, because the vampire... don't know what's going on with my mic. The vampires have a similar situation where they can cast Soulstorm without direct line of sight as well, which is a devastating magic spell. Where's the old realms? So this could be a fun one. If you hear some squealing in about 10 minutes, it's my son being put to bed. You shouldn't though, I don't think. This was supposed to be a one-time thing, and we've ended up streaming this like 4 or 5 times now. How's the stream going, guys? Can everybody see everything? Have we got any stuttering or lag or anything? I'm getting messages from YouTube that that people are buffering. So can you guys let me know if there's an issue with the connection? Okay. So back to Warhammer and back to our cannon shenanigans. I want to chase these guys down.
You will die drowning in a pool of your...
There.
Under my orders!
I'll hold everybody right back. So I want to see how... A, how far the mortars can fire. And B... how much damage they can do to a unit before it gets here. Now, one of the things I did over the weekend is I set my... I've got a laptop next to me tethered to my phone using my unlimited data package to upload the videos while we stream using my Wi-Fi. So in theory, we shouldn't get an interruption in the signal because I've set the network priority for as 1 the tether and 0, no 50 sorry, for the Wi-Fi, so we shouldn't see a dropout. But if we do start getting any issues, guys, let me know, because it could be that the priority is switched. Shouldn't, but this is a test for me to see whether or not I can actually do this without having to invest in a 5G router. Right, so it's not firing at 400. And they're moving away. No, they're not. They're coming here. what is occurring. I can't place another one. That's annoying.
Under my command! Let's move out!
Sweet. Just gonna direct fire at him. So 162 seems like it's out of range. Okay. We got some numbers to work with at least. So who are we currently at war with? These guys. Okay. So as long as we're not... Can we help? I wonder. I wonder.
Sergeants, take command!
Okay, so I think we place it. Yeah. Nobody's using it.
Free man!
Can I use it? Nope.
Free men! Cut men of the Empire!
Oh dear. But yes, the symbols on my shield do keep changing. I mentioned that in the last episode. No one's using my boomer. my standard bearer, they're protecting me. Got a lot of work into these castles. Look at the daisy chain of people just moving around all the different crevices to kill everybody. Nobody used my boomer. Not happy about that. See this below. I think we've got artillery teams. There, look, trainee artillery crewman. We do have them. There's a few other sieges going on. I kind of need a siege of my own, though. That's the thing. Me? Nope. It was never going to go to me. They don't like me. I'm unpopular. But I don't care because I got cannons. I get some engineering XP just from building the trebuchets. It's going to take 12 years for us to build anything because the army is so small.
Yours is not a face I know. What is your name, stranger?
Uh oh. Help me. Alright, I think we need to refill the troops before we go too nuts. Don't want these guys. I was being reckless there because I was trying to, hello. God, that's kind of pimp, not gonna lie. Pistoliers, yes. Trying to fill up the army. Grab what I can. No, not the Griffin Rider. Bye-bye.
Come, open the third.
I give up.
done. Get some more chaos coming in. I think we got a whole stockpile of chaos, don't we? Remember correctly. Yeah, got 44 Nurgle warriors waiting to join us.
We will trample.
See if we get a good opportunity to use the cannons on these guys. Yeah, I thought they would. They're running off.
Men of the marching! Sick company! Move hunt! March! Let's move out!
I want a proper pitched standing battle so we can really test these cannons out. .130. Surely a mortar should be able to fly to 130.
3 men! Marching! 3 men! March! Company! Marching! Hear me! Hunters! Forward!
Alright, hang on. Right, we have no artillery crew.
Listen, follow the Emperor!
We need to go back to Null and get some artillery crew. That was silly of me. Oh yeah, I got that book of engineering, didn't I? What about that? No. Okay, at least I'll get some engineering skill from that. Let's go back to Null and pick up some artillery crew so they can actually use the cannons. We must have lost them when we sacrificed the troops to run away. Okay. Are engineers the right people? So they become artillery crew. Okay. To drop off love. That's fine. Let's donate some gear to get the probably not that, not the expensive stuff. We'll donate some of the cheaper stuff to try and get their levels up quickly. I don't mind donating anything under like 500 gold, but anything past that is a solid note. Okay. That gets them all upgraded. Office engineer becomes trainee artillery crewman. There we go. Fire archers. I won't do that. Oh, that'll cost us 10. It's rough. Alright, so we need to clear a few hideouts then. I think we get 20 to 30 per hideout.
You will die drowning in a pool of your own blood!
Cool.
Under my command! Move!
I think we have 2 crew. Yeah, just 2 crew. Now there's enough of them that they should start running straight at us, but I'm curious to see what range they'll start firing at. About 165. I was going to say, did they just miss? And the answer is no, they did not.
Men of the Empire, raise your shield!
Raise your shield!
Three men, line up! Men of the Horse, sink all the Emperor Hunter! Follow!
That more. That did a decent amount of damage. I assume once the artillery crew's got a bit more experienced, they'll be able to land better hits. Two more. So I wonder, like once the, because obviously there's levels to the, like we got trainee artillery crewmen. Once they get up, do they get more accurate or do they load faster? Questions. My castle is being... When did that get given to me? Wow. My Ikubiti castle is being attacked by 3,500 dudes. Yeah, that's lost. There's not a lot I can do about that. No, that's gone. That castle's well and truly gone. Go away, traveling merchant. Everything you sell is too expensive. So really... Ooh, engineering's at 87. 2 skill points. So I don't need much more in engineering to be able to get a second mortar. So do we... I'm trying to think. We can summon the group to us. Will these guys come at us? Because that'd be funny. Wait till they're in the open. I'm just curious as to whether or not they'll pick a fight with us.
We will trouble.
On my orders! Infantry! Move! Moving! Move! 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 Orders! Move!
No, they won't.
Three men! Company! Hunters! Move! Company here! Three men! Get moving! Men of the Empire!
Might get some value out of this.
Men of the Empire! For Sigma!
At least it would appear that if the ah 15, that's harsh. It would appear that if the what are these guys? If the cannon hits a friendly, it only knocks them out, it doesn't kill them. Which is interesting to say the least. So imagine that, but instead of having one, having three. That first volley would have wiped out the majority of their force. And what I was saying before was I can summon an army to me. like that. See if I can get myself the extra couple of bits of engineering fired. Terrified of being hit by another stupidly large army. With a couple of catapults. I don't even want to break the walls. I just want to destroy their defensive siege engines. So we can... But do we destroy the walls? Because then we can take the castle. Or am I just being greedy? If we destroy the walls, it'll concentrate their troops at the gaps in the walls. Make it easier to hit with the catapults. Just the walls down. I don't want to fight at night. Daytime. Let's take down this last catapult. Switch these two to actual catapults. Okay, I think that's good. So two things I'm interested in is one, can I get my engineering up so I can get another mortar, and two, if I place the mortar within 160 meters of enemies behind the wall, will it fire over the wall to hit them? I think it will. I suppose we'll see. Huh? Oh, these maps are weird and wonderful. I don't even know where the enemy would be gathered. Okay, so potentially I want to put the cannon down here. This is a maze.
Infantry!
No, stand back.
Forward! Move! Forward! Move! Move! Forward! Forward!
here. Should get some real value out of that. Where's my other engineers? Engineers are not spawned in. It's like there's 4 of them. Which is why we don't have the mortar kicking off. So that mortar's kicking off now. With the absolutely ponying guys. I could just have the infantry step back and let the mortar do most of the work. The opportunity now, left it too long. Yes, John. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Take Wednesdays off. Done. Apparently there's 16 left. Now we're done. I'm glad we didn't get to use the artillery. I think that would have been fun. I suppose it just shows you that if that was just me sieging it and the artillery teams were there, potentially would have done a lot better. Fort down there is under attack. That castle might still have its walls down from the last attack. 216. 178 infantry. We might be able to win that. I think they'll be quite aggressive as well. So the mortar might actually see some decent usage.
Yours is not a face I know. What is your name, stranger?
I suppose saying surrender or die to a vampire is a bit weird because, you know, they're already dead. get this set up, the more valuable
Men of the Empire!
get out of it. Oh, at least we did get some artillery crew this time. Staying out of range. No, they're coming. No, they're not. Yeah, they're coming. Wow.
Men of the Empire! Line up! Men of the Empire! Follow them! Sigmar! Sigmar!
The mortar's still firing. Yeah, Sturgis is going to be good fun. It's going to be fast paced, but it's going to be good fun. Fingers crossed I don't die again.
List for Sigmar!
Aim for me. Shot the horse in the head. Oops, my bad. This is silly. Come on, Luke, chase him down. You're right, Lucas. Fast forwarding time is a mod called RTS camera, and it has a slow down button, slow mo, but you can actually put a positive value in there, and when you do that, it turns it into a speed up button. Jan, this particular campaign, we were just playing as a laugh. So the way the streams are supposed to go is the first 2 hours is the campaigns that we've got going on. So for now it's the Stormlord and the new Sturgis campaign we started today, and then the third hour is just to mess about. And this was one of the campaigns in the third hour for us to just mess about with. And then people just decided that they really liked it, so we've just continued playing it. But the main purpose was just to use all guns and then get lots of cannons. However, it turns out that getting cannons in this game is a lot more difficult than you might think. it actually takes a lot of messing about. But now I see how powerful they are, I can kind of see why. RTS only work when you're in the strategy mode. No, it works all the time. So there's I don't know if it's in the options in here. What options? No, it's not, is it? What's the shortcut for? Bum, 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 bum. There's a shortcut key to get into the menu. It tells you when you download the mod what the shortcut key is, and if you go in there, you can just... If you talk about on the campaign map, that one, extra fast forward, that's a mod called Better Time. Let's go and join this siege just for the giggles. Or shall we? No, we shall not. We've actually got a castle, boys. We did have two, but we lost one. Is the brass keep still ours? Yes, the brass keep is still ours. Is it making us any money? No. It's actually losing us money. No worries, Lucas. You can basically set a hotkey to activate the slow time, and mine is to the button on my mouse. Right, what do we need? We need prestige. Where do we get prestige from? From battles we get prestige. We can find some more chaos. Ograx. Who is Ograx?
You will die drowning in a pool of your own blood!
I doubt it, but I appreciate the enthusiasm.
On my command!
Yes, the White Walker playthrough would be a lot of fun. I've got a feeling it won't be a long playthrough though, because I think once you start that ball rolling, much like the Night King in our playthrough, once it gets past a certain level of strength, I don't think there's really anything that can stop you. Bar Daenerys and her dragon. But from what I understand, I don't think she even uses her dragon like in the aerial mode where she can breathe fire on you. I think she just uses it in the ground mode where she can run around and stomp on you. Why is my artillery team not going to the cannon? Are they all dead? There's 4 of them on the field. Glitched out? What's going on? Bit high? No, bit high.
Men of the... Form a line! Men of the Empire! Horse, take command!
We'll see what we can do with it. We might do a, because I've reduced the length of the seasons now to 16 episodes, we might just do a how much of Westeros can we take in 16 episodes and go that way. Because that could be a fun thing to do. Can we make it to King's Landing? Can we take the North? Can we take the Iron Islands? Those kind of shenanigans.
You will die drowning in a pool of your own blood!
Do you know what? Actually, I'm going to leave. I'm going to move away. I'm going to disband the army. And come back again. Go away, travelling merchant.
You will die!
Yeah, it should be good fun.
On my command!
See how many of the lords of Westeros we can turn into White Walkers.
Move! Cavalry, move!
Just $1 million question: are they going to be aggressive or are they going to run away? Looks like they're going to run away. It's L. Lucas, sorry. So this is the menu, and then you can, if you click config key at the top, you can set which one, basically. So that slow motion key is the key that you press. So mine's linked to P, and then my mouse is linked, when I click a certain button, just press P instead. And then to see it, slow motion factor, see it's in the positive, +3, means it speeds it up 3 times. So L when you're in a battle, and you can set the config key. And on the campaign map, we speed it up with better time.
Listen, follow me!
And you can use the speed up in hideouts, in keep fights, in battles, in tournaments. You can use it there as well. This is a good spot to set up in.
Follow me! 3 men! Company marching off this hunters! Men of the Empire! 3 men of the Empire!
I can't wait till I can have like 3 of these. Strike Gaming used the mod in his White Walker playthrough to recruit walkers much faster. He said it takes months otherwise. Ooh. Imagine having 3 or 4 of these artillery pieces just pounding on you constantly. Straight up. Wait, he's trying to fight me. Nothing for us in there. We converted an aspiring, but we lost an aspiring as well, so it's kind of like, ooh, look at that. Shiny. I I got a balanced vampire sword now. Blake's looking absolutely pimp. Right. What's our engineer is stuck at 99. Does she have any siege equipment on? She does not. How would I get engineering experience from here? I don't think I could. Only blade, yeah, I think it would be. I mean,
Follow your
the
sergeants!
early game, I
Men
imagine,
of
is
the
going to
Empire!
be brutal. Just because of the, like the whites, they're being quite low level to begin with. But once you start getting the better whites, the higher... Can you guys get out of my way? I literally can't move. Thank you. Hopefully we brought some engineers with us. No? We didn't? Sweet. It's just not working during siege for some reason. $16 damage. You know, boys, let's just get up there and see what damage we can do. I want to do a Targaryen playthrough as well. There's not so, to be honest with you, most of the Realm of Thrones factions I would 100% like to do a playthrough on. Just using their independent troops. Sorry, dude. That was 100% my fault. Lots of skill ups, just nothing I was interested in. Right, William, how's it going? I suppose the next thing we need to do is raise up all that money that we need for Uji, what's it? The prestige things to get our next rank so we can get actual cannons. That'd be good. Got a friendly under siege here. See what's going on. Got some defensive siege engines I can take over. I'll gladly jump in and lend a hand. Oh, okay. Oh, this one's under siege now. The garrison? 300. Ah, I can't get involved. I would if I could, buddy. I would if I could. Yes, Jan, that would be the general idea, is to try and showcase all of the different troops that are available. And play armies to their strengths as well, sort of army compositions that really lean into their particular preferred method of fighting. Am I more confident facing elves? With firearms, absolutely. The problem is, this faction that we're part of doesn't seem to ever declare war on the elves. They just seem to be constantly having the occasional war with the vampires, but apart from that, they're quite tame, which is annoying. Trying to think of what to do now to make some money or prestige. Clearing camps gives us prestige, it's just boring.
For Sigma!
Create an elf village and make the war. I could. I'd lose a lot of influence. I think it's about 2,500 influence you lose doing something like that.
I'll eat your liver!
Whoops. I dare say I won't make any friends for partaking in such activities. I could just leave this kingdom, and I'm not bothered about giving up my... Hello.
You've cut quite a swath through my men there.
Come on then. What you got? No. Tell you what. Right, I've got any winds of magic left. Bro got one shot in the noggin. See, the problem is, most of these guys now require our prestige to be able to level up. So we have to spend prestige to level our army up, but then we also have to save prestige to get the next rank of cannons as well. So we're kind of stuck in this constant cycle of just burning through all of our prestige. Without really a solid, reliable way of getting more, because the people that we work for don't engage in wars very often. But then the reason I went with these guys is because they're the ones that control Nuln, which is where you get them from. But I think it's any Empire faction. Oh, the Valandian Rebels playthrough. That was a lot of fun. It became really overpowered really quickly though. Like massively overpowered really quickly. Once you got the sort of the tactic of splitting your crossbowmen into two sides to force them to fight one or the other, and then just basically riddle them with crossbows, it just became almost too easy. But that's what I mentioned something in the Bannerlord
For Sigma!
Discord the other day with war sales, just asking if they'd done anything with the AI. It's like the tactics of the AI, because it really needs an uplift. Because it can be so easy to predict what it's going to do, and then counter it, and it doesn't make changes on the fly. So if it splits its cavalry into, and I split my cavalry into, it would be beneficial for it to split the merged cavalry back into one again and focus on one flank, but it doesn't. And it always does the same infantry line with the archer line in front of it, and then it basically sacrifices all of its archers, and then sends the infantry in when they're out of ammunition or all their archers are dead. It's like, again, it's silly. It's just not the way anybody would fight those fights.
You've cut quite a swath through my men.
There's quite a few fights like that I've had across the playthroughs where, on paper, they beat me. Their army's bigger than mine, or their army is higher level than mine, or, you know, on paper they beat me, but because of the lack of tactical... How can I put it? Because of the lack of tactics from the side of the system, it's kind of like, what's the point? Because they're never going to win. They're quite cheap to upgrade, but still. No, thanks for coming, John. I appreciate you being here, brother. I'm actually going to call it a night myself. We've done quite well. We've tested out the mortar. We've tried testing it out on castles. I think we're not going to get a solid answer on that until we start sieging castles ourselves as to whether or not it'll be used. Because I don't know if it's because our artillery crew didn't spawn in, our specific artillery crew didn't spawn in, or they're just not engaged for castle fights, which would make sense, I suppose. But then we did have that castle fight where one of them engaged and he was stood there at the cannon waiting, and the other guy just never appeared. So I think once our army's up and we can field a fair amount of troops, then I think the artillery crews will hit the field on the first wave, and we will have those mortars for the first wave, and I think that will be absolutely devastating. Especially if we can get our engineering past 99 up to 150, and we can have 3 mortars just popping away. Because it also seems that the mortars don't have an ammunition count, or not at least one I can see. So does that mean we'll be able to just stand outside and allow the mortars just to repeatedly bombard the castle until everybody inside was dead? I don't know. Because even the vampires with their magic, the magic costs a lot of winds of magic, and they don't have a lot of winds of magic, so there's a limitation to it. Interesting times ahead. I'm looking forward to seeing what that pans out like. With that, boys, that is where we shall leave it for tonight. So thank you very much for coming tonight. Thanks for starting the campaign with me, even though I died, or not died, in the first episode. I think the Save and Sturgy campaign is going to be a lot of fun, specifically because of that Death for All mod. That's a good fun mod to be using. But yeah, so with that, I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll do it all again. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you in the next one.